I was in the foster care system, figuring out where do I belong and who do I belong with.
I was coming to terms with my sexual orientation. I was kind of ostracized by my peers.
I wasn't really outgoing. I was kind of I never really put myself out there.
I think I was just really confused trying to figure out who I was in my early adulthood.
I didn't think I would make it past 18, but I didn't even really want to make it that long.
I was having a lot of thoughts about what I could do, but I didn't know how to organize it into a career.
It was a very lonesome experience for me.
I started to have this realization that this is not how reality for me should be.
I didn't really feel like I had anyone that I could reach out to.
I feel like I have no parents. You know, I have an absent mother and I don't have a father. Who do I go to when I want help? I remember one time we had this program at school and everyone's parents were required to show up. And as we know, I was not going to have anyone show up. Some kid mentioned to me like, oh, what, are you an orphan? Trying to explain to another child my age that my parent is not dead, they are just not here. I felt so upset and insecure about the life that I had outside of school.
Why I really started to seek out Van Gogh is around this time I was starting to develop some major depression issues.
I was so overwhelmed.
I was having some eating problems to the point that I was underweight.
Knowing that this program was actively trying to get me out of that was huge.
I was definitely a little hesitant. I wasn't big on interacting with other people, like, at all.
Having the people at Van Gogh see that and not give up on me, to see that and like say you're still welcome here, you can come back, we're gonna help you through this.
And to have somebody go into a separate room with me and just talk about what's going on during my day and genuinely caring about how I was doing, it meant the world to me.
At first, I thought Van Gogh was just kind of like a place you create art, right? You know, you get paid for it. Once I got there, it was a whole different story.
It was like a job training program that would help me learn skills that would be helpful in the future.
I learned the basics of life that maybe, you know, school wasn't teaching me that much of.
Building, not only job skills, but life skills.
What am I gonna do once I get my apartment?
Being on time,
Gave me a schedule,
How to have a good work ethic.
healthy eating options.
being able to work with other people.
You really get to connect with your client.
A lot of it was communication, like teaching me how to communicate.
I still have connections with those clients because of the benches I made.
And it was a job, and when you're like 13, you're like, oh wow, money.
My creative side just popped out and I was like, yeah, this is cool. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of healing that happens between an artist and a paintbrush. How do I take my skill set and my passions and my fiery personality and put that into art and show people that there is beauty inside of my brain? All of these tiny lines make up this big picture that you're astounded by, and the more you look at it, the more there is to look at. I'm made up of all these small pieces, and then together they make who I am, and I can give this art to other people, and maybe they see themselves in it.
I don't know if I would be here if it wasn't for Van Gogh.
I don't know that I would be here without them. They gave me the emotional support that I needed when I didn't have it. I feel like I made it.
I think about 14 or 15-year-old Jordan. I would want to tell him to hold out a little bit longer. It's gonna be worth it.
I would give her a hug and tell her I love her. That's what I wanted to hear.
You matter, you're important.
Expect that there's gonna be like a community behind you. Things will get better.
That you are so much stronger than you have any idea of.
Oh my God.
I remember that I spilled a tray of drinks that night.
Yeah, this is crazy. Holy, yo.
I can just see all of the healing and how beautiful I am now. I love this. Yes, I've had my success and I've had my moment, but now I want to uplift other people.
I know that there's somebody out there just like me that's going through the same thing. It matters. It really matters when you have people that support you and care about you.
My name is Maya. I work as a herbalist / nutritionist.
My name is Jordan Avery. I'm going to school to be a counseling psychologist at KU.
I'm Gabby. Love animals. I work at a veterinary hospital.
I am a senior at the Kansas City Art Institute. I'm a painter, sculptor, designer.
My name is Shafia. I'm going to KU. I like to play video games. And I also like to create art.